Dude, my school is so weird. So I transferred to this college closer to my house, and it has like 20 times more people than the last one. And 90% of them are weirdos. Every time I step foot on that campus, I feel like I'm in a Looney Tunes episode. Sometimes when I leave, I can almost hear in the background. That's all, folks. Just Toontown, bruh. It got to the point where every time someone did something absurd, I just started writing them down like, yeah, that's going in the video. Okay, so the first encounter I had with a bot was first semester this year. I had this math teacher, right? And he had to be one of the most annoying professors ever, cause I literally couldn't understand him. He had this really strong accent that made it hard to understand what he was talking about. And you know, that's fine. I mean, obviously everybody talk different. I don't expect everyone to have an American accent, but here's the problem. He would wear a mask the whole time, the whole class period. So now it's like impossible to understand him. He wouldn't pull his mask down unless he had to drink some water. And I don't know, but the way he looked when he drank that water just made me mad. It just made me feel violent. So an average day would sound something like this. Like a rhythmic. I ain't gonna lie, at first it was kind of funny. Like, I'll be in class trying not to laugh, but then I was like, okay, I actually have to learn this stuff. And I was using all my mental energy trying to make out the words he was trying to say, but it was impossible. Like, come on, dude, be a little self-aware. You know that we probably already have a problem understanding you. Why did you think it was a good idea to go ahead and wear a mask too? Like, dude, the COVID hype is over. That trend is so last year. Get with the program. What made me more mad was how the other students would pretend that they knew what he was saying. He would be there talking and everybody would start nodding in agreement. Like, bro, why are you faking? Who are you pretending for? And out of all the subjects, it had to be math class. Math class, bro. The hardest class I had to take. I hate math. Math is the equivalent of this sound. Going to class was completely worthless because I got no information from this man. People just started skipping and learning the stuff on their own. That's how I know these colleges don't really care about whether we pass or fail. They're just trying to get a bag. Because how could you hire this dude knowing we ain't gonna understand him? Like, we paid for this class, bro. This is not what I ordered. That's like you ordering a milkshake at a McDonald's or something and they come back with just a jug of milk. I asked for a milkshake. If you're gonna start college soon, before you register for classes, please look up the professor, bro. I looked up this dude after I started taking the class, and he was a whole celebrity. There was even conversations about him on Reddit, and they were saying to stay away from that class. I think I just have bad luck with trash professors, bro. Anyways, that teacher wasn't even the weirdest thing. One day I was just on campus walking to my next class, and I hear this weird noise. It was like, I'm like, what's that noise? I look around, I don't see nothing, but I still hear it. It's just, then out of nowhere, right? This dude on the smallest dirt bike I've ever seen just rolls by me. I'm sitting there like, did this nigga just drive by me in a little Tykes motorcycle? Out of all the ways you could get yourself to class, why did you go with the miniature dirt bike? And I know bro probably think he looks so cool doing that. I just know it. He pulls it out of his trunk. No. I like to think he just drives it from his house to campus. He just pulls up with it like, 4 wheels move the body, 2 wheels move the soul. Go home, bro. Go home. I've been trying to figure out what he does with it once he gets to class. Like, does he take it inside with him and like sit next to it? It's so confusing. Sometimes I feel like I'm the weird one because these outlandish things will happen and I'm the only one that notices it. Like this one time I was walking on that same exact path and this girl was casually walking with a full Darth Vader costume. And it wasn't even Halloween yet. It was like October 2nd. I look around, everybody continues on with their day. Like this is normal or something. Nobody questioning why we got Darth Vader attending class. And it's real funny. It's funny too. Cause if I decided I wanted to play dress up and put up the campus with, let's say, a ski mask, I'm going to jail. I wonder if some of these folks are even real, man. I be overhearing the weirdest conversations ever. Conversations that don't even sound entertaining. These 2 dudes walked by me and they were literally talking about electrons, bro. Electrons. Sounded like something out of a sitcom. How many electrons does magnesium have? I think 12. This sound like a chat GPT conversation, bro. And I get it. They're probably actually enjoying talking about electrons and they're just being themselves. But like, it's 2023 and you're still being yourself? That's so cringe. Ugh. There's also these role players that go to my school. It would be a big group of them in full armor sets and foam swords. And they would just start beating each other with them in the middle of the whole campus. And I was low-key trying to watch one of them, right? But the thing was, they wasn't even getting active for real. They was not even going crazy, bro. I ain't see no horses. I ain't see no cannons. I almost wanted to jump in there and start making stuff happen, you know? Just walk in. You know what it is. You know what it really is. I think this is the first time I'm for real being around actual nerds. And I'm just not used to it. Like in high school, there was this super smart kids and stuff. But here, these the same nerds in movies that get beat up and stuffed in a locker. And at first I never understood why they did that to them. I used to always feel bad for them, but now I'm like, I kind of get it. Can I say that? Is that wrong to say? I've even heard there's actual furries at my school, bro, wearing the tail and everything. Cat ears, chokers, astaghfirullah. Luckily I haven't seen one, cause if I did, I would've committed a hate crime, bro. I'm finna be real with you. Finna be in there locked up, bro. Jailbreaker juice. I usually just spectate the weirdos from a distance, but sometimes they find a way to interfere with my day. I had this one class where the seats were kind of like an auditorium, right? So if you walked in late and there was no more seats on the outside, you had to be that guy who squeezes through. But later in the semester, people stopped showing up to class. So even if you were late, there was always a seat that wasn't in between a row of people. So there was this one guy that would come to class, and I noticed that every time he went to find a seat, instead of just sitting in the open seat, he would choose the one chair that was in between a row of 6 other people and try to sit there. I don't know what kind of person would intentionally put themselves in that situation, but you don't have to. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ever since I noticed this, I started to keep my eye out for him. Cause being around suspicious activity in public in America nowadays, you just never know. Gotta be prepared just in case somebody wanted to start their Joker arc. I sat close to the exit, so if anything went down, I would just bounce. I ain't saving nobody. So one day I'm in that same class, and the room is like at half capacity. There was a ton of seats available. I was in one row, and I think there was another dude 2 seats to my left. And the suspicious dude walked in. And I started to keep an eye on him, right? But then he started walking in my direction. So I'm like, oh, this is it. I look at the exit, it's calling my name. Come here, baby, be free. So he gets to my row and is like, excuse me, can I just squeeze in here real quick? And after he sat down, I realized the row in front of me was completely empty. He could have sat right there. Oh, it don't make no sense, bro. It don't make sense. But that's not even the worst. That's not even the worst. Some of these folks are just straight up nasty, just foul. All right, so I was outside when they waited for my last class to start, and I see something I didn't like. This dude walked by me, barefoot. Barefoot, like we at the beach or something. What is up with these creatures? As he walked off into the distance, I looked at the bottom of his feet and it was so black. If he said the N-word, I would've even tripped. Get your sidewalk slappers off the floor, just smacking across campus. And you know he did not wash his feet after he went home. He just let all that bacteria glaze his soles. And this other time, oh my gosh, this other time, I was walking to class and there was this couple in front of me. And everything was going normal, everything seemed cool, we were just walking. And then out of nowhere, this girl does the most nastiest, his girl out of nowhere put her hand in her crack and just started scratching. Just I saw this, I'm like, I cannot believe my eyes. I couldn't breathe. I feared to breathe. All the air in the vicinity was compromised. Just like that, the whole campus should have went on lockdown. We have a biohazard here ready to go touch some door handles and desks. And then she gonna play it off like we ain't see it. And the crazy part was, the dude next to her didn't even react or nothing. Like this was normal. See, if that was me, if that was me, Chris Brown, immediately. That's not, I'm sorry, that wasn't funny. Anyways, I don't want to talk about this no more. I'm getting flashbacks. Subscribe, dude. I'm tired of y'all watching without subscribing. Yes, you in the white t-shirt. I see you. Click the button, bro. Okay, bye.